What's going on, everyone? Healy here, and today got another roster update for you, the second one of the year. It already looks juicy, as you guys can see. Ronald Acuna +2 overall. You can see right there. We are going to get to starting pitchers first, start off, and go through all the positions. If you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you click that thumbs up button. Best way to show support. I'm here every roster update, and also I'm going to come out with a video later featuring all the content that released today. So let's get started. Starting pitcher, Garrett Cole, 92 overall. He went up +1. He got +1 to his hits per nine, +5 to his walks per nine. Max Scherzer, he got a +1. +1 to his hits per nine, +4 to his hits per nine, +4 to his walks per nine. Shane Bieber, he got 1 downgrade, -3 to hits per nine. Clayton Kershaw, he got -2 to his hits per nine, -4 to his Ks per nine. Yu Darvish, no change, but his hits per nine went up. Aaron Nola, no change. Hits per nine went down. Ks per nine went down. Walks per nine went up, though. Walker Buehler, hits per nine went down 2, but rose 5 in the walks per nine column. New diamond, Brandon Woodruff, he gets a +2. +5 to his hits per nine, +3 to his Ks per nine. So brand new diamond there. Lance Lynn, 84 overall still. Hits per nine went up 3. Ks per nine went up 1. Jack Flaherty, +1 overall. He did lose some strikeouts per nine, but he did gain hits and walks per nine. Lucas Giolito, -1, -3 in hits and Ks per nine. Kenta Maeda went down 1, -4 and -2 in hits and Ks per nine. Tyler Glasnow, brand new gold, +2. Got +6 to his hits per nine, +4 to his Ks per nine. Ohtani gets a +1. Hits per nine goes up 7. Walks per nine goes down 2. Joe Musgrove gets a +1 bump, +2s to his hits and walks per nine, +3 to his strikeouts per nine. And then Julio Urias gets a +1 bump. He's up to gold now. Strikeouts per nine, +2, +6 to his walks. He did lose 2 on his hits per nine. Lance McCullers, another gold, +1. Got +5 to his hits per nine. Kevin Gausman, +2. He's up to a gold as well. Charlie Morton, -2. Lost hits, strikeouts, and walks per nine. Blake Snell loses some strikeouts and walks per nine. He's now an 80. Zach Wheeler, he gets a +2. He's up to a gold too. There's a bunch of new golds. We get Freddie Peralta, +1. He gets +3 to his hits per nine. John Means, he almost barely missing out. He gets up to a 79. Chris Paddock, he gets downgraded to a silver. Just some slight downgrades. Jameson Tyone's pretty close. Chris Bassett with an upgrade. There's some upgrades here. Rodon. Zach Greinke, no longer a gold. He is a silver. That's why I'm scoping out here. Luis Castillo is a silver. Any others? I don't think so. So moving over to relief pitchers, James Karinchak, brand new diamond. He got a +2. His hits per nine went up 5. Strikeouts per nine went up 1. Walks per nine went up 7. Gallegos goes up 1. Gets a big bump to his hits per nine, up to 103. Trevor May gets a +1. Walks per nine goes up a lot. Loses some hits and strikeouts per nine. Tyler Duffy, no longer a gold. He gets a -3. Ooh. Aaron Bummer, +1. You like seeing that. Michael Kopech, +1. Loses some stamina because they changed him to a relief pitcher. But he gets hits per nine, gets Ks per nine. This is going to be a nasty reliever out the pen. Ryan Stanek, +1. Move over to closers. I don't normally do silvers. Because these take way too long. Josh Hader gets a +1, +5 to his hits per nine. Aroldis Chapman up to an 87 now. Hits per nine goes up, walks per nine goes up. Liam Hendricks, still a diamond. -4 and -3 for hits and Ks per nine. +10 to walks per nine, though. Matt Barnes gets a +4 bump. He's a new gold. Hits per nine and walks per nine go up quite a bit. And Ks get a little bit of a bump. Craig Kimbrell, he trades some strikeouts per nine for some hits per nine. 81. Kenley Jansen, close to being a silver. 102. He got a +4 bump to hits per nine. Loses the strikeouts and walks. Kendall Graveman, +6. Due to a position change. Oh, he got actually a bump in hits per nine. Stamina is still 83, which is insane. Mark Melancon, He gets a +5, 72 to 77. That's pretty cool. JT Realmuto gets some hitting upgrades to righty stats, gains some contact versus lefties while sacrificing some power. Vision goes down 8. Buster Posey, close to a diamond, but not there. 84 overall. He gets pluses in all the main hitting categories. Yasmani Grandal versus lefties goes up. Righties, he loses contact. No attribute change, or no overall change. Carson Kelly, close to becoming a gold. He gets a big boost in contact versus righties. Moving over to first base, Yuli Gurriel, close to becoming a diamond. 84 overall. He gets the contact needed. He loses just a tad power versus righties, gains 8 power versus lefties. Jose Abreu, another downgrade. Gets power versus lefties, which is cool, but he loses 3 contact. Vision goes down 8. Paul Goldschmidt, -1, down to an 81. Not looking too good. -8 contact versus righties. Anthony Rizzo, same boat though. He just isn't playing so hot this year. Jared Walsh, he gets a bump ever since taking over that first base spot. +15 contact versus righties, +5 power. He's up to a gold. Brand new gold. Jesus Aguilar, another gold. He gains attributes all across the board besides contact versus lefties. Carlos Santana, he's back to being a gold. This guy's underrated to use in BR, even with that 44 contact. Eric Hosmer, not a gold. He loses hitting attributes versus righties, but he gains them versus lefties. Tough to see there. CJ Cron barely misses out as well. Second base, DJ LeMahieu. He is not playing so hot, and they downgrade him pretty big. -8, -6, -6 for contact versus righties and lefties, and then power versus righties. Jeff McNeil, close to becoming a diamond. Only reason he's not is because the contact versus righties went down. Ozzy Albies gains a little bit of contact versus righties, some power versus lefties, loses contact versus lefties though. David Fletcher goes down 2. He's just negative everywhere. Colton Wong, brand new gold. Welcome to the club. Brandon Lau, no longer a gold. He does gain 8 power versus righties, so I guess that's cool. He's still a BR beast. Nolan Arenado, no overall change, but he does gain contact versus lefties and power while losing some power versus righties. Jose Ramirez, hate seeing this. -9 contact versus righties, or versus lefties. He does gain 9 power versus righties, -3 versus lefties for power. Don't like seeing that because I love using Jose. Manny Machado just loses a bunch of attributes across the board. Somehow he only loses 1 overall. Anthony Rendon, he trades some contact versus lefties for some contact versus righties. Alex Bregman, -1, gains contact versus lefties, but he loses a bunch everywhere else. Josh Donaldson doesn't change overalls, but his attributes shift quite a bit. Matt Chapman, lefty attributes go up, righty attributes go down. Justin Turner gains some power versus righties, loses it versus lefties, and loses some vision as well. Chris Bryant, he gets a bump up by 1 versus righties, only a +2 versus lefties. He gets a +9 and +7. Wow. Devers gains some power versus righties. Urshela gains some contact versus lefties, some power versus righties, loses some power versus lefties. Vladdy, +14 contact versus lefties and a little bit power versus righties. Kyle Seager, he gains some power, but he loses a bunch of hitting attributes elsewhere. Shortstop, Trey Turner, another plus bump. He just was diamond in the last update, and he continues to go up. Trevor Story loses some pop, down to an 86. Xander Bogaerts, new diamond. Contact and power go up, and it pushes him into that 85 spot. Kyle, we just talked about Kyle. Corey Seager, -6 versus righties, +5 versus lefties. Francisco Lindor, no longer a diamond. -9 contact versus righties, -6 power. Hopefully he can turn it around. Don't like seeing that. Baez, he gains some righty attributes, loses some lefty contact, +1. Tim Anderson actually goes down 1, loses lefty attributes, gains some righty attributes. Gene Segura, +8 and +6 for contact. He's up to an 82. Carlos Correa goes down 1, loses a bunch of contact. Bo Bichette doesn't change overall, but he loses a bunch of contact versus lefties in exchange to spread it out across the other main hitting attributes. Tommy Edman loses power, gains contact. He's a brand new gold. Simmons could be a silver soon. His contact versus lefties went down quite a bit. His vision dropped quite a bit. Marcus Semien, gold. I don't know if he was a gold to start the season, but if so, he's right back there. Miguel Rojas barely missing out. Freddie Galvis getting a +3 to get him close. In left field, we have a brand new diamond, Giancarlo Stanton, +13 and +5 contact versus righties and lefties. Power gets bumped up versus righties, reduced versus lefties. JD Martinez loses hitting attributes versus lefties, but gains them versus righties. Teoscar Hernandez, another guy, overall doesn't change, but he gets some additions and some subtractions. Versus righties, gains contact, loses power. Versus lefties, loses contact, gains power. Michael Brantley, -1. Righty attributes go down a little bit. Jordan, +1. He gets a +1 bump. Contact goes up. You like seeing that. Loses some power versus lefties. That's okay, though. Tyler O'Neill, close to being a gold. He just lost lefty hitting attributes while gaining some righties. Center field, Ronald Acuna. This guy's been unbelievable. He's up to a 94. I was going to say he was 1 off, but Mike Trout got upgraded, so he's still 2 overall points off. Loses 3 contact versus righties, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, man, he gets +4 versus lefties. Power goes up +3, +1, and vision goes up 8. With inside edge, this card's still unbelievable. Byron Buxton gets a little bump, +1. Gets a little attribute bump across the main board. Laureano gets +1 up to an 83. He lost contact versus righties, but gains it everywhere else. And big boost versus lefties. Harrison Bader, brand new gold. Welcome. Versus lefties, +7 and +6. A little bump. He gets a tad bump versus power versus righties. Raimel Tapia up to a 79. He had contact bumps, +7 and +8. +4 power. Lorenzo Cain, -1. Okay. Kevin Kiermaier, no longer a gold, just can't hit righties at all. Gains contact versus lefties. So Kyle Lewis, close. He could be there. Nick Senzel getting a little bit, +3. And the final position, right field. Mookie Betts, he gets subtractions across the board besides power versus lefties. -7, -9, -5, -5 for vision. He's still a 91, carried by that defense. Aaron Judge gains some hitting attributes versus lefties, but loses them versus righties. Nick Castellanos, +1. Contact and power go up, +3 and +2 versus lefties, and gains a little bit of power versus righties. Nelson Cruz, -1, loses some contact versus righties. Joey Gallo, -1, loses some power, and then contact, it's already low. Will Myers, he has a huge mix there. No overall change, but gains some contact versus righties and power versus lefties, but he loses contact versus lefties and power versus righties. Gains some vision too. Kyle Tucker, close to becoming a gold, gains that power needed, but he also lost a bunch of contacts, so that doesn't help. And that is, oh, Max Kepler, no longer a gold. He got a pretty big downgrade there. And that's going to wrap it up for this roster update video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you click that thumbs up button. Best way to show support. Hit that subscription button if you're new and enjoy the content. This is Sealy, and I'm out. Peace.